Welcome to the metric system. So this is a good video because more and more, and especially in a lot of scientific and technical fields, people are transitioning to the metric system as much as possible, and that's what we're going to be talking about here. Okay, it's a lot easier to convert. It makes a lot more sense, and yeah, I mean, it's easy and makes more sense. So let's use it. So a lot of times we talk about meters, grams, and liters for length, mass, and volume, respectively. And then there's a bunch of prefixes. So not going to worry too much about this just yet. You can go through these yourself, but this table over here is maybe what's going to be more important. So this is our conversion table for the metric system, and everything is just in powers of tens. All right. So really, really small things have the prefix micro, maybe a micrometer, a microgram, a microliter. Okay. And then as things get bigger and bigger, millimeters are bigger than micrometers, and then centimeters, decimeters, and then the meter itself, and then decameters, hectometers, kilometers. That's bizarre. Centimeter. Why don't we say kilometer? Why do we say kilometer? It's like the odd one out, right? We don't say centimeter. Anyway, it is what it is. I don't make the rules. And then a megameter. Okay. So again, you can kind of look at these conversion tables. I think this one makes more sense. This one also has the abbreviations. Okay. So if this looks intimidating or a lot, don't worry, this is going to be a long video with a lot of problems. You can skip through it. You don't have to watch it all contiguously. You can skip through parts. You can rewind. You can pause. It's a video. It's one of the nice things, you know, if you're in an in-person class and I'm talking too fast, it's much harder to say, hey, sorry, stop, Jason. Don't say another word. Please don't do that in an in-person class. But you can do that with a video and I won't even notice. All right. So let's get converting. So we're going to start with example 5.12. And we want to convert. So we want to convert 7,225 centimeters. And we want to convert that to meters. So I'm going to start this exactly like we've been starting this whole unit, this whole module. Okay, this whole chapter. This is what we have. We want to convert it to meters. So the question is, what's the relationship between centimeters and meters? So this table, we use this table a little bit differently than the other ones. So you have to find centimeters. Centimeters and meters. This is the relationship right here. 100 centimeters is 1 meter. Okay. And so what we're going to do is say, okay, 100 centimeters is 1 meter. And we can do it the exact same way before. We'll put centimeters on the bottom so that the centimeter on top cancels with the centimeter on the bottom, meters on top. And we just have 7225 divided by 100. And this is why the metric system's nice. I don't need a calculator here. If I'm dividing by 100, we just move the decimal place twice to the left, but you still can use a calculator. So this is going to be 72.25 meters as our answer. And as you get more and more comfortable, you may not even use the fraction way at all. And you can just move decimal points around whenever you're trying to get from one of these to another. That's the advantage of the metric system. All right. An advantage of the metric system. All right. So let's do part B. 32.5 kilometers to meters. The question is, how many kilometers are how many meters? So we pull up our little table, say, where are kilometers? I don't see oh yeah, over here, they're switched to the left. Kilometers are right here. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So we use that here. So 1 kilometer, I can't write a K apparently. is 1,000 meters. So we do the exact same thing. Or we're just multiplying by 1,000. That's like moving the decimal place 3 places to the right. So 32, move it 1, 2, 3. So there's going to be 2 zeros after. Or you can use a calculator. No problem with using a calculator. 32.5 kilometers is 32,500 meters. Sorry, again, I'm not used to paper, so I'll try not to write off of the screen. And that's what we have here. So in part C is a little bit more special, right? It wants us to convert 5,425,119 micrometers. Micrometers is not mm, that's millimeters. Micrometers, it's mu m. It's a Greek letter mu. It kind of looks like a U with a tail. So micrometers. I'm going to convert this to megameters. Megameters is capital M. Sounds so made up. I mean, the metric system literally is made up, right? It was made up to make sense. So I guess it is literally made up. So as you look in the table, we can convert micrometers to meters, and we can convert meters to megameters, but it takes an extra step to go immediately from micrometers to megameters. So you can either do it in 2 steps or 1 steps. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, our table says that 1 million micrometers is 1 meter. And then afterwards, 1 megameter is 1 million meters. Goodness. So this is a big unit change. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of zeros going around, a lot of decimal places moving. So we're not going to have room here. I need to go to the other side. All right. So we have 5,425,119 micrometers. And we said 1 million micrometers is equal to 1 meter. The micrometers are on the bottom so that they cancel. And we also, now we have meters over 1. We also know that 1 million meters is 1 megameter. I keep thinking of Megamind. Whatever I'm thinking about this. So now the meters cancel and we're just left with megameters on top. I'm not going to move the decimal places on this one. I'm using a calculator. Let's take 5 million. 5,425,119. And the calculator is going to divide this for me. Divided by 1 million. And there's another million in the denominator. That's a lot of zeros. It's equal to 0.0000005425119. You don't have to write this much. This is a very silly problem, guys. Very silly problem. Normally we'd write this in scientific notation. Normally we wouldn't write this in megameters at all. So just leave your answer like this. This is just an exercise. This is a stupid math example. This is when people say, I don't like math, you have stupid problems. This is the problem that they're talking about. Let's not worry about how to express our answer because it's kind of a silly problem in the first place. But you could also write it in scientific notation or just keep it in meters instead of megameters. All right. Let's use units in our answers, Jason. Let's be a good math student. All right. So a megameter is a big length. Micrometer is a very, very small length. So even though we had 5 million micrometers, that's not anywhere close to a megameter. All right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, what's next for us? We got one more example on this video, example 513. So if you have a prescription for 5,000 milligrams of medicine, and when it gets filled, the dosage reads 5 grams of medicine, did the pharmacist make a mistake? My brother's a pharmacist. Well, let's say this is my brother. Chris, did you make a mistake? Dr. Barnett. Let's find out. So we have 5,000, or we're supposed to have 5,000 milligrams. We got 5 grams. Hopefully those are the same. So let's convert one to the other and see if they're the same. All right. Let's see if Chris is doing his job right. So is 5,000 milligrams equal, sometimes you can do like a question mark by the equal sign, 5 grams. So let's start with 5,000 milligrams. And let's convert it to grams. All right, Jason, get on the other side. You're blocking things. Get over here. So we look at our table and say 1,000 milligrams is equal to 1 gram. So 1,000 milligrams is 1 gram. Milligrams cancel, divide it out. We're left with 5 grams, which is what we wanted. Hey, good job, Chris. Good job, Dr. Barnett. All right, Chris coming through today. Which makes sense. He's a smart guy. All right, and if you really want to check your answer, so we're done. But if you wanted, you could check your answer and go the other way. All right, you could start with 5 grams and see how many milligrams is this, and hopefully 5 grams is 5,000 milligrams. So when you're checking whether things are equal, sometimes it's useful to check both ways. 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. Grams cancel. 5 times 1,000 is 5,000, and we're left with milligrams. And yeah, I can't see anything here because I'm writing off the paper. I'm writing off the screen. I can check my answer and hide it from all of you guys. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Pause. This is not the answer. I am marking myself off. My red pen's not nearby. This is not the answer. What was the question? The question was, did the pharmacist make a mistake? If you ask me, Jason, did the pharmacist make a mistake, and I answer you 5 grams? Did Chris make a mistake? 5 grams. That's not an answer. 5,000 milligrams is 5 grams. So the answer is no. Now, no by itself is fine. Or you'd say the pharmacist did not make a mistake. I don't know how to spell, apparently. Something like that. This is what I need. I need the no, not the 5 grams. I'm human too. I'm making a lot of human errors. That's why you check your answers. Hopefully none of them slipped by me. All right, good luck on the problems.